Hey everybody, my name is Jason. I'm from J. Morrison Roofing, and I'm just here to kind of show you some things as to what could be a possible outcome as a result of doing a so-called cash deal with another contractor. And so one of the most commonly asked questions I get when we're actually going about doing a quote process or providing a quote for a customer, and that is, will you accept doing a cash deal? And then the response that I would have for the customer as well is, how do you feel about your warranties? Is that something that's a high priority for you? And then also in terms of the overall install and the longevity of your roof, is that something that's important to you? Because right now what we're here today is to show you what can be the end result of doing a cash deal through a contractor. So one of the things that we're going to look at first is right here. This is the typical ridge that you have on top of the main portion of the home. One side, the front side, and the back side basically line up with each other. And what you typically want to see is you want to see these courses carry up far enough so that when you put your ridge cap product down over top, it actually covers the fasteners so that these aren't left exposed. And so right now what we've got is an exposed fastener here. You can actually see where the shingle itself was pulled through the fastener as a result of being nailed too high. The other thing as well, in addition to that, is again, we've got some exposed fasteners here, not silicone. This one here is actually quite loose, and the water will actually go around the shank of the nail and actually protrude through down into the roof line itself there. So we're just gonna tuck that back in place till we get this fixed. But one of the other things that we're looking for as well is the valley flashings, making sure that they were installed correctly. And right off the hop, one of the things that I can see is the corners here, which are underneath the shingles. So this corner here will actually, if it's not trimmed back properly on about a 90-degree angle, basically right through the valley, cut it straight across. If we don't trim that angle off, what will happen is the water will actually come down here, hit the top corner of that shingle, and then run across the top of the shingle, and then come down through on the roof surface a little further over from the valley flashings. Now we're actually at the worst section of the roof, where it's created the largest or the biggest nightmare for the homeowner. And what we've got here is wind damage that has actually happened from a combination of a couple of things. So the reason that the wind damage has primarily happened here is two reasons. Poor placement of the nail, so nailing too high, and then the fact that there are gaps actually between the boards on the roof line itself. And typically when we come to a home like this where the roof actually has a board style or a plank style roof, we always suggest that we put a 3/8 plywood at least, or at minimum you could do a 1/2 inch, but at least do a 3/8 plywood over top of the deck surface to help to reduce or eliminate altogether the risk of something like this happening from down the road. So for more information, go to jmorrisonroofing.com.